In a small village on the edge of a forest, there lived two close friends, Tom the cat and Sam the cat. They had grown up together since they were little, climbing trees, hunting mice, and lying on rooftops to gaze at the stars. Though they had different personalities, Tom loved adventure and exploration, while Sam was calm and thoughtful. They were always together like glue. One beautiful sunny day, with a bright blue sky and a gentle sea breeze, the two friends decided to take a trip. After much thought, they agreed to visit a small island in the middle of the ocean, famous for its colorful coral reefs and shimmering schools of fish. After packing their luggage, snorkel masks, sunscreen, fish biscuits, and coconut water, they hopped on a small motorboat, singing the travel song of adventurous cats. "Let's go far, hey Sam! Let's dive and see coral! Have some fun!" After 2 days at sea, they arrived at a small island called Blue Coral, home to only a few residents and long stretches of white sand. Tom jumped for joy at the sight of the ocean. Sam was overwhelmed by the endless blue of the sea. That night, they stayed in a small beach hut. The next morning, the two cats put on their diving gear and jumped into the water. The underwater world took their breath away. The corals bloomed like a magical forest. Fish danced around them like underwater ballerinas. Sam saw a glowing blue jellyfish drifting like a floating lantern. Tom swam after a group of baby sharks, constantly exclaiming, "This is amazing, Sam! I don't want to leave." But just then, Sam felt a chill behind him. He turned and his heart skipped a beat. A massive shadow was slowly approaching. It was a shark, not an ordinary one. A giant gray shark, nearly as long as two boats combined, with cold eyes and a mouthful of sharp teeth. "Tom, get to shore now!" They flailed and swam as fast as they could, but the shark had already spotted them. It darted through the water, sending up huge waves. Just as Tom and Sam climbed onto a large rock, the shark burst from the surface, roaring. "Strangers, who gave you permission to step into my territory?" Tom trembled. "We're just tourists. We didn't know this was..." "Silence," the shark growled. "I'm hungry, and you two look delicious." Suddenly, the sky darkened. Wind howled. The sea grew angry. Rain poured down. It was as if the ocean had joined forces with the shark. But just then, a light appeared through the rain. A small rowboat approached, paddled by an old man with a long white beard, a rough linen cloak, and a worn conical hat. In his hand was a wooden staff carved with waves and whales. Standing firm against the storm, the old man pointed his staff at the shark and shouted, "Have you forgotten the law? The sea is for all to witness, not for you to rule." The shark growled but backed off slightly. He knew this man, the guardian of the sea, who had once saved countless marine creatures from dark forces. "Old man, these cats disturbed my reef. They are just strangers, unaware of the rules. I'll teach them. But if you don't want to be swept away by a tidal wave, leave now." The old man struck his staff against the boat. A bright light shot into the sea, creating a whirlpool that pushed the shark far away. It roared once more and disappeared into the gray waves. Peace returned to the sea. Tom and Sam sat shivering, soaked to the bone. The old man paddled over, pulled them onto the boat, and said gently, "Don't be afraid, little ones. The sea is beautiful, but not everyone is welcomed without understanding it first." The old man's home lay deep in a coconut grove on the island, a thatched hut with a swaying hammock and a stone fireplace. He grilled fish, poured warm coconut milk, and listened as Tom and Sam told their story. Sam timidly asked, "Who are you, sir? How could you make the shark so scared?" The old man smiled. "I am the sea guardian. I've lived here a long time. The ocean was once my friend, but it was also nearly my grave because of my arrogance." He told them how, in his youth, he was a sailor who boldly sailed into ancient creatures' territory, causing the sea's fury. But the ocean taught him humility, and ever since, he chose to protect lost souls and teach them how to live in harmony with nature. "Remember this," he said as Tom and Sam drifted to sleep. "The sea is not just something to admire. It's alive, with feelings and laws. If you want to explore it, learn to respect it first." The next morning, the sky was clear. Tom and Sam left the island, carrying the old man's gifts, a glowing coral and a book titled Understanding and Loving the Ocean. They looked back at the sea one last time, bowing with gratitude to nature and to the mysterious sea guardian. On the way back to the village, Sam turned to Tom. "You know, I still want to dive again. But next time, we should study more and ask the shark's permission first. Tom laughed. Yeah, maybe we should send it a formal invitation. And don't forget to bring the old man too. They laughed together on the boat. The sea breeze blew once more, carrying with it a salty scent and a brand new promise. Let me know if you'd like this turned into a storybook, a play script, or an animated scene.